There is some certain question you need to ask before courting someone or before getting to marriage with someone, so that you wouldn't be the one fighting for spiritual problem in that family. I don't ask you to go and ask somebody how much money he's earning. That is the most important question you need to ask somebody before entering into a relationship with that person, or before the relationship leads to marriage, so that you wouldn't start complaining that there is things that you didn't know about someone before you enter into marriage. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This channel is all about telling you how to build a healthy relationship and enjoying your marriage. So today's video, I will be teaching things that you need to ask before courting someone or before entering into marriage. Number one is, what are you looking for in marriage? You need to ask your partner what he or she is looking for in marriage, because people have different things that they are looking for in marriage. Some might be looking for someone, a lady that will be cooking for them, be a housewife, take care of their house. While some might be looking for someone that will help them through their business as a partner. Maybe you end up being their wife will end up being the one managing their business due to the course that you study in school. So it's very important for you to ask this question: what are you looking for in this marriage? What type of a woman do you want to get married to? What type of a man do you want to get married to? This question is very important, because you might not ask this question at the end of that. After getting married to that person, you notice that the person doesn't want a working class lady. I have seen a situation whereby someone is working in the bank, already a banker. Before you know, she got married. The husband said, "You're no longer going to work in a bank. Because of one or two reasons, you wouldn't have time for me, you wouldn't have time for the family." So at the end of the day, this might bring problem to that particular family, because it's not what we discussed. You didn't tell me all this before getting married to me. So it's very important for you to ask your partner what he or she is looking for in marriage, because you wouldn't stop somebody's daughter from working because she get married to you. It's better you discuss sometime. If she agree on the opinion, you can as well go ahead and marry the person. Not to ask this question, so you wouldn't feel that it's a waste of time getting married to this particular person, because he or she have stopped you in many things that you were doing before you get married to him, before you get married to her. So it's very important to ask your partner what he or she wants. What type of a partner do you want? Because most of the guys these days want a lady that work, maybe help out in the family. So you need to ask, so that at the end of the day, you wouldn't start feeling cheated, or you wouldn't start feeling used. Two is, how do you handle conflict and disagreement? This one is very important, because some men these days always stand in their ways. They always want to be the one to make an opinion in their families, even when they are right or wrong. They always like to stand on their ways. Because in relationship or in marriage or in courtship, conflict and disagreement is very important, because in a relationship or in courtship or even in marriage, for peace to reign, one person must be the one to do what? To accept everything the other of his partner said, just for peace to reign. Unlike me, I hate a man that talks too much. When you keep repeating words, you will tell me things and still say it again. And even when I try to correct you, you still stand under your ways. Just for peace to reign, what will I do? I walk away from you, stay on my separate way, not because I'm disrespecting you. But I don't want to say what I have in mind immediately. But when I say it, that you might feel that my words hurt. So the only thing I have to do is to ignore you, think of what to tell you. Because when I speak immediately, you might not like my words. I decided to do was stay on my own, think of what to say first, think of answer to give to you first, when I now come back to you to reply what you said. So learn how to say sorry to your partner when you are wrong. It's very important. Sorry mean a lot in relationship. It will help you to build your relationship, the word sorry. Number 4 is, what is your love language? This one is very, very important for you to know your partner love language. Do you know why when he's angry or when you are angry, he should know things that he will do that will make you calm down? Unlike me, I like surprises, I like gifts, and I love pets. So knowing your partner love language is very, very important. Some men they like at that moment, try to know their best food, cook it for them, they will accept. But some of men these days, they doesn't joke with their stomach. Some this is even their love language. Some what will you do? You wear excessive things for that moment. Then when they see you, they will feel happy and forgive you whatever you have done. So knowing your partner's language is very, very important, because it will help keep the relationship Because when you don't know your partner love language, you might end up trying to please him. After doing that thing, you will not see him being impressed. You will not see that he's happy. So knowing your partner language is very, very important so that he will appreciate your effort. Number 5 is, what is his faith in divorce? Some partner you will have, they will be threatening you with divorce because they have done it before, because they have somebody in their family that is divorced. So it's nothing to them. You will be married to somebody, it's nothing, he will be threatening you with divorce. You try to know your partner faith in divorce. There is some partner that you will have, they don't believe in divorce. That I can't divorce you, you are my wife. Make sure that you do things that will not lead us to divorce each other. So knowing your partner faith in divorce is very, very important. For marriage these days, they normally use divorce in threatening their partner, which is very, very wrong. Number 6 is religion. To know what your partner believes on is very, very important. You might be a giver, you may end up getting married to somebody that doesn't give. Because unlike me now, there is some things I will have, and the Spirit of God directs me to give it out to somebody. I will give it out to somebody and take it as nothing. Or to help somebody, I will choose to say, let me help this girl, let me help this guy. Let me help this guy with what I have. And I have been doing it when I'm single. But when I now get married, I find out that my partner normally get upset whenever I take what belongs to me and give it to somebody that need it. I'll be doing that when you are single, baby. When you now get married, you not ask your partner such thing. Your partner religion is very, very important in relationship. Number 7 is, what is your partner religion? There is some couples these days that doesn't go to church. Maybe they feel that going to church is not necessary, and you end up marrying a woman that like going to church every Sunday. This have caused so many problems in some marriage. To know your partner's Sunday religion is very important. I have seen a man who always complained that my wife goes to church too much. I've been going to church like that before he met you or before he got married to you. You only want to change him from going to church. That's why it's very important to ask all these questions at the beginning of the relationship. It's not after marrying somebody you try to change that person in some certain sense. Number 8 is, do you have a spiritual father? Most of couples these days do have a spiritual father. They see spiritual father as somebody they can take advice from. There is some things you might end up telling your husband and he didn't buy the idea, and you feel that what you are saying is important. Instead of repeating it, or that particular thing may cause problem between two of you, you might end up going to his spiritual father and tell him reason why he should listen to you. You might end up being the one to convince your husband to accept what you are saying. Some of the ladies, our spiritual advisor might be our mother. Unlike me, I listen to my mother very much because she's a good mother. She has many experience. She has been there as a mentor and as a spiritual mother to me. So I listen most advice from my mother. So having a spiritual father, asking this question so many times so that you wouldn't feel that you guys have a third party in your family. Always ask this at the early stage of relationships is very, very important. Number 9 is, what is the relationship between him and his mother? Doesn't hear from their mother from time to time, and you feel that you as a girlfriend or you as a wife that he will treat you well. No, end up treating you at the beginning of that marriage, but at the middle of the marriage he will change because he doesn't have respect for his own family, but he doesn't have regard for a woman. He treats that particular way he treats his mother. So knowing how your partner treats his mother, his relationship with his family is very, very important. Number 10 is, how did his past relationship ended? This is very important. You have to listen to him. Even if it takes him a long time to tell you about this, make sure you ask him every day to know why his past relationship ended. This particular one is very, very important. End with somebody, one day they'll pour your acid because you don't know how somebody past relationship ended. You just see somebody and enter a relationship. You don't know what happened to him. Maybe he was married before. You don't know what happened to him between him and his ex-wife. You just jump into marriage without finding out what happened to him. Maybe it is bad character that caused the problem between him and the ex. With time, if he's cutting you, character cannot be hid for a long time. God will help you review many things. So make sure you ask questions before entering into a relationship with somebody. It's very, very important. Thanks for staying to the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I know that you have learned many things to ask your partner before courting him or before entering into a new marriage. Thanks guys. I still remain NK Blessing. Bye bye.